Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing some Christmas gift ideas for mums and mums-to-be. So whether that's your own mum or your wife or partner that's a mum, or just a friend or a relative who's a mum or mum-to-be. So some of these ideas are my own, but I also asked you guys on Instagram for any ideas of what you would like as a mum or mum-to-be and what's on your Christmas list. So I've included a lot of those as well. So without further ado, let's get on. So firstly is clothes, or a clothes gift voucher if you're not quite sure on her specific fashion or what she likes. This is a really nice idea because she can go and take herself out shopping, pick a few items of clothing with the gift voucher. I feel like so often as a mum, you're trying to make sure you've got the right clothes and the right sizes for your kids, and you just forget to buy new stuff for yourself. So yeah, that's a really nice idea. And along the same lines, something that came up on Instagram was loungewear, and particularly loungewear in a size up from their size. I love that idea. I live in loungewear at home. I love it. It's so comfortable and just perfect for being a mum at home. Along the same lines, a few people said fluffy socks and slippers, and that too is something that's nice when you're at home to make yourself feel nice and cozy. Another one that my friend actually said was a hat and scarf, and I hadn't thought of this, but actually so often we're taking our kids to the park or out for walks and we dress them up really warm, but sometimes we don't even have a hat and scarf on for ourselves. So it's really nice to give that as a gift to keep them warm. So the next one is jewellery, and I had some really nice specific ideas for this. So the first one is breast milk jewellery. So if the woman that you're buying for is breastfeeding and she has milk stored in the freezer, you can send some of that off to be turned into jewellery, and it's such a lovely idea and a memory of her breastfeeding journey. So yeah, if you know a breastfeeding mum, then that's a lovely idea. Another one that I thought of was some jewellery with either the children's names or the children's, I've seen ones with like thumb or fingerprints in them, or even just the birthstones of her children. Just a really nice, thoughtful gift. And also perfume is a lovely gift that you can give to a mum too. Okay, the next one is candles and or wax melts. In my opinion, you can never have too many of those. We love candles and wax melts in this house. It's really nice to just light a candle or light some wax melts when you're winding down in the evening, or you just want your house to smell really nice when you've spent some time cleaning it or whatever. It's just really nice. The next thing a few people said was alcohol and chocolate, and I totally agree. I've noticed quite a lot of mums seem to like gin in the groups that I'm in anyway, but if not, then bottle of wine or whatever she drinks, cider, beer, just her drink of choice is a really lovely idea. And with the chocolate, I mean, you can never have too much of that, especially at Christmas. So I think that chocolate is a brilliant idea. Next up is bath stuff. So bath bombs, bubble bath, bath salts, they're all excellent gifts, and it's another thing that you can just never have too much of it. I love receiving those at Christmas, and I love a good bath to wind down in the evenings. So that's another great idea. Next up is something a bit different, and that is a magazine subscription. So obviously not all mums would be into this, but it could be a really lovely idea to have a magazine on subscription for 6 months or a year. Just something for them to do in their free time, sit down and enjoy reading a magazine. And someone else said writing pads and pens, and I hadn't thought of this, but actually I do get through quite a lot of writing pads and pens. I'm always losing pens. Just writing to-do lists, Christmas lists, other lists. I basically just use them for lists, but yeah, it is actually a really lovely idea. One that I stumbled upon maybe a month ago is a flower subscription. So you can buy a subscription for 3 months or 6 months, and she'll get sent flowers once a month. And I think some mums really love receiving the gift of flowers, so that's lovely to have that coming every month for her to put in a vase and enjoy. The next one I feel like every mum just has to have, and that is a hot drinks flask or an insulated mug, because let's face it, mum's hot drinks are always going cold. She gets busy, she forgets her hot drink, or she remembers it but she just can't reach it because she's nap trapped. So for it to still be warm when she goes back to it later is a brilliant thing, and what a great gift. Another one that my friend suggested was a voucher for a spa day, and I was thinking, although that might not be within everyone's price range, you could also pay for maybe her to go and get a massage, or go to get her nails done, or some other beauty treatment that she really likes. Or you could give her a Boots voucher, for example, so that she can do her own pamper at home day or evening. So that really suits every budget when you think about it. Another one that someone suggested was a hamper. Now obviously most of the items that I've already mentioned could go in a hamper, but what we were talking about was themed hampers, maybe like a night in hamper where you have some chocolate, some alcohol, some bath products all put in together, so it's just a package and it's just really nice for a night in. Really lovely idea. Another one that someone said that I hadn't actually thought about was an afternoon tea voucher, and I thought actually, yeah, that's a really lovely idea. Whether it's an afternoon tea for 2 and you go with whoever you're giving the gift to, or whether she can choose another friend to go with, I thought that was a really nice idea. So one person on Instagram replied and said, "Meals cooked for me," and that got me thinking, well, that could be a few different things really. That could be you cooking a lovely homemade meal for her around the Christmas period, which would be a lovely, thoughtful gift. Or it could be something like a takeaway voucher, because who doesn't love a takeaway once in a while? So, I mean, food in general, from speaking to other mums, usually goes down quite well. And last, but definitely not least, and actually the cheapest thing on this list, because it's basically free, is a day off voucher. So basically you make a voucher and you give it to her, and that voucher is a promise for her to have a day off, and she can cash that in at some point. So on the day off, she doesn't look after the kids, she doesn't do the cooking, she doesn't do the cleaning, she doesn't do the washing up, nothing like that. She can do whatever she wants to do with that day. And by giving that, you're just promising your time, that you will do those things for that day, that you'll look after the kids, that you'll do the cleaning that needs doing, that you'll do the cooking that needs doing. And I know so many mums that would just love that gift, and it literally costs you nothing but your time. So especially for those who have partners that are, or wives that are mums, get on this gift idea, because that is an excellent one. So that's the end of my list, and I hope you found some inspiration in this video when it comes to finding Christmas gift ideas for mums and mums-to-be. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video because it really helps me, and comment below if you have any other ideas that I've not talked about in this video. I'd love to hear them. Don't forget to subscribe and to hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of any new videos I do as well. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.